Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining the Holy Ark. Alright, so we have two ways we can go. We can go north or we can go east. And really, if we want to get all of the treasures, we need to go east. Going north will actually take us out to one section, but I don't think it takes us out to where we actually want to go. Actually, no, it does. So we want to go up this way, because it'll give us... Oh, no, it won't. It's on the other side of it's on the other side of it. How charming. Okay, so yeah, nothing there. So the map I have is actually rather tiny, so trying to work it out is rather difficult. So we have vases, things that we can check. Let's see. We need to go all the way down here, and we're gonna get into a fight. And it's a ghost! It's an adorable little ghost. It's the same ghost that we see in Shining Wisdom. Same little ghosts. So we're just gonna attack the ghost. 3 points of damage. One fun thing about being possessed by spirits is we are like Peter the Phoenix from Shining Force 2. If we die, these three heroes do not have to pay to be revived. So, good to know. Let's see. I'm just gonna do things like that for map completion. That way is not the way we want to go, but as far as map completion goes, it is. So, yeah, there's nothing there treasure-wise. We go up this way, there's the exit. And... hey, look! Hind beetles! You're new. And when you have multiple enemies of the same type, you don't really get to control who you attack, it's just A and B. But if there are different types of enemies, like if there was a ghost and a hind beetle, we could choose who we would want to attack out of those groups. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's see, what is the best way to do this? Let's go this way. And go up this way, because there is a treasure up here. And a ghost. Notice how enemies are attacking from different fronts. Ooh, and a power attack. That's a nice way to start off the fight. Power attacks, much like special attacks and like Shining Force 3, do extra damage. They're like a fun critical hit. All of Arthur's for the start are going to be elemental, so you'll get a fire sword, an ice sword, a lightning sword, and then he'll get some really cool ones later. Every character has power attacks like that. That do different things, and there are power summons, or power spells, that do more damage as well. So, we check that, and we get 40 coins. So, now we can go back the way we came, except, this is kind of the way to leave, but not, so... go back up here, and... a zombie! I will try to cut out the fights that we've done before, so if we get another ghost, I'll probably cut that one out. Or, you know, another hind beetle, or after this, another zombie. So, it went crazy and clawed. Rhodey is paralyzed. So, Rhodey can't do much of anything at the moment. That's wonderful. And Rhodey's about dead, so hopefully we kill it. Alright, we need to heal for one, so let's have Melody heal everyone. 27 gold, 4 XP, so not a lot of XP. Let's heal. And you can use some healing. And you can use some healing. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's keep on moving. And check the wall here. And we find a medical herb. Arthur's acquired the herb, and go all the way up here, and all the way up here, and more hind beetles, so give me just a second. Alright, so another thing is enemies can run away, or they can summon allies. Some can summon allies. And we have the level up screen, so Arthur leveled up, you get to see all of his stats increase. So, and that we find an iron circlet. Is that better than what... Because I don't think I can equip the iron circlet. No. So let's give it to, Melody, and that'll raise her defense by 2. Melody can use the iron circlet. Do you want to equip it? Yes, that's why I gave it to her. Alright, so that's everything there, so we can just make a break for getting out of this section. Except not. And hey, look, a new enemy, a bat. How wonderful for the bat. So, just gonna, kill the bat. None of the enemies in this section are really terribly difficult, but it is one of those things, it's like, still play a little cautiously, because you never know. Hey, look, another bat. 1 second. Alright, I don't really even need to cut out some of the short fights like that. It's probably just going to be more hassle than it's worth. And there's nothing there, so we're not going to do that. And a ghost. Yeah, I'll cut it out. It's fine. Alright, so... another dead thing, which is ironic, because it was already dead. Melody advances to level 2, so... a little bit of... stat gains for her, and we get to continue on. So let's just do that. And we're in a very large circular room with nothing in it, so don't need to worry about that. And a bat and a ghost! Holy crap! This is our first, I guess, intermixed enemy group. I'll keep this one in for that reason, so that, you can see. We'll just have everyone attack the bat. The bat will die in 2 hits, the ghost will take 4. So... and Rhodey dodged the attack. That is something that's rather difficult, because you can't see your allies, so you can't see what happens. And that was a power attack as well, which I think she recovered MP. I think that's one of her base power attacks, is she recovers MP. It's only like 1 or 2, but, given that heal 1 cast, or, it costs 2 MP, it's actually not bad. Also, one thing I really, really hate about this game is that your party's rank on the list here changes based off of their level. So, where it was Arthur, Rhodey, Melody, it's now Arthur, Melody, Rhodey. So, you will never learn. You'll always sit here and expect, oh, well, last time I had to go into this menu, she was 3 spaces down. That's not... No. It's never going to work like that. You're always going to have to constantly sift through to find who's where, because that's a terrible idea. And a ghost, so 1 second. Alright, so, yeah, another... I will have to make sure I actually edit out all these exceptionally short videos, exceptionally short fights, because I am notorious for screwing up in that fashion and not, paying attention. And another zombie, so 1 moment. And another quick battle by, and we found an herb, so Mazel Tov. And I believe there is something in this vase? Yes, another herb. So, fantastic. And really, I don't think there's anything this way. This I guess is the way out. So we could go up here, and that is the way out, but we don't want to go that way. We want to go this way because there's another item this way, and beetles, so give me 1 second to kill them. Or not, because they both ran away. That was derpy. And a bat, really? Okay. Alright, that is the one problem with this game, is that there are a ridiculous number of random encounters. And we found 60 gold. So I think we found everything here. Let me check my map to make sure we got everything. Looks like it. And now we can just leave and go out the exit we just passed. And that would be this way. And a bat, really? Screw it, I'm just gonna leave you in because it's 2 hits to kill you. So it's more hassle than it's worth. Especially when Rhodey gets a power attack. That probably would have finished him off to start with. Alright, so from here on out there is nothing other than the stairs going up, which is where we wanted to go. And yoink, that's perfect. So come over here and check the area, and we find our first little friend. A succubus named Muran was found. I don't know if that's Muran or supposed to be Mulan, because again, translation. But we have allies. And this one is a succubus, who's, you know, as a succubus, she's supposed to be kind of overly sexy. Let's... No, I don't want to check. I wanted to... Tactics. So, allied pixies now shows up. We have pixie, fairy, succubus, incubus, and leprechaun, and each one allows us to get a preemptive strike depending on which direction the enemy attacks from. I've said before that notice the enemies attack from varying fronts. So leprechauns attack from anything that actually comes up out of the ground. Pixies, I think, are anything that are straightforward. Fairies are anything from above. Succubus are anything from, I think, the left, and incubus are anything from the right. I could have those backwards. I'd have to look, because I'm more used to seeing them on the main screen here. And once we get more than one, we actually have to highlight them using the L or R buttons. And then before the battle actually starts, you have to press C to get them to fly out and do the preemptive attack. So it's interesting there, yeah. So okay, so that's it. She's the one from the left. So I think I got those two backwards. But yeah. And I think it does that way to show you how they can be used. So as you can see, the pixie, you know, came out, got a preemptive attack. It's not a lot, but sometimes it can be enough to make the fight last a round shorter, which is always a good thing. And then there's an after-battle effect that they give that's worthwhile as well. Zombie has been defeated, 27 gold recovered, Pixies recovered 4 gold, so we got 4 extra gold, 4 XP acquired, Pixies got us 4 more XP. So that basically doubled our XP for that simply because we used the Pixie. So the Pixies will find you additional gold and experience when you use them. So that's actually really, really beneficial. Alright, so we want to go this way and go straight, and there is a treasure chest that has 20 gold coins. I think I need to heal. And notice that Rhodey leveled up, so now it's Arthur, Rhodey, Melody. Arthur, I want to say, no, Arthur won't always be in the lead, because there are times that I want to say Basso would be. He might always be in the lead in this menu, but the battle menu, not the case. There are times that Basso will be in front of Arthur. I know that because I always looked at that like, really? That seems exceptionally derpy. And a fight, so give me 1 second to skip this. Alright, so... And sometimes, depending on the enemy, you can have some really, really ridiculous slowdown. Alright, so we come out here and check the area, and we get a leather glove. That, I believe, is going to be for Rhodey. Let's go ahead and give that to Rhodey, because we can't do anything with it. Yep, raises his defense to 19, so let's go ahead and equip that, and let's give some medical herbs to other people, because everything found will just stay on Arthur until you run out of space, and then it'll just, you know, move to the next person. Alright, so we've got another treasure up here, and let's do that, and give me 1 second to kill this zombie. Alright. Pixies have recovered 4 gold, 4 XP. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. So, check the jar, and we find a medical herb. And that's it. There's one more medical herb that we can't get right now unless we come back into the mine and go around where that other downstairs entrance is that we came up to. The other side of that, literally the other side of the rock that's blocked, there is a medical herb. So, I mean, you could go back for it, but there's really no point to it. But I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to leave. And I'm going to kill these guys, so give me 1 second. Alright, so that is a perfect example of why you want to use the pixies. In addition to finding an herb, the pixies didn't find the herb, but they took both of those enemies down. It's like, both those enemies die in 2 hits. The first hit was just enough damage to make the second hit the kill hit. So, Arthur killed one, Rhodey killed the other. That's how that fight ended. Alright, yeah, this is the way we want to go, and missed, so give me 1 second. Alright, so ghosts are dead. Let's just get out of here. That was weird. Alright, so there's nothing there, it's just down and around. And bad guys, so 1 second, again. That's one thing I hate about this, is the amount of times I have to say 1 second to get 2 steps forward to say 1 second. Alright, I also noticed that when there are a lot of enemies on screen, especially when you have, you know, your allies, slowdown is a major thing. Alright, so I need to leave. We can explore the map. I don't think there's anything for map completion. I don't remember. I'll have to check. If not, it's not like I can't come back here, because there's an item that I could come back to get, conceivably. So we'll just leave, because there's nothing else of value here other than that one medical herb that we cannot find. So yeah, now that we're out here, I think there is an ally that we can find. Let's see, the Desire Mine, I've got that. We've got out of there. Yeah, I think there's an ally that we can get. A little pixie of some sort over this way. Pretty sure this is where he is. Yep. And each class has a different effect when they summon. So this is a leprechaun. All leprechauns will summon like this. A leprechaun named Dana. A leprechaun named Dana joins the group. Whee! So now we have 2 little pixie allies. And one thing about the spoils that they find, the XP and the gold, it increases the number of allies you have. So, having like 2 succubus versus 1 leprechaun, if you have a group of enemies attacking from those 2 sides, use the 2 succubus rather than the 1 leprechaun, because you'll get more stuff, because there's 2. It'll do more damage, and, you know, yeah. Alright, so we are going to make it to our first village, Desire Village, and we'll be spending a lot of time here. The first thing we are going to do is go save it, because this episode is about out of time. So, we're going to come here, and we're going to speak to the priest. If you need anything from our humble church, just bespeak me. Holy Church of Desire, all of Zod's children. You will all bow before Zod. Do crunches before Zod. No one is as good as Zod. Not even Kal-El. Alright, so we're going to record the adventure. I could just go ahead and save over that, because it doesn't matter. I don't need that anymore. We're just going to save over that. Saving, please don't disturb. And so, yeah, I will see you guys in the next installment, where we will look around the village, maybe get some equipment, and find out what's going on in the world. So, till then, later everyone.